See. All right, listen to this. Look at me stomp my foot. You're gonna hear the echo. This is crazy. So what I'm experiencing right now is this dome has a natural echo. Y'all hear that echo? Mic check 1 2. Damn. So we about to look at some of these exhibits and see what's going on. All right. Oh, I see something they got here. Look. Hold up. Few symbols, ancient African symbols. So we should start over here, probably. Oh, okay, cool.
I know our longest exhibition is the one that talks about slavery, and that's the longest one to talk about. It's
Okay.
about an hour long.
Okay.
We can do that exhibition. All the other exhibitions about maybe what 15, 16 minutes.
Oh yeah,
But
we.
looking for
Yeah, we. All right, cool. Thank you. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Tuskegee Airmen, Coleman. All right. Check this out. Oh, it seems like something after you.
Second fighter group were indeed skilled and experienced. They had to be. Their story began 3 years earlier when 13 recruits reported for training in Tuskegee, Alabama. To date, no black man had been allowed to serve as a pilot in the United States military, a policy they were determined to change. Training was intense, and the men welcomed it. They knew they were making history. A new unit was formed, the 99th Pursuit Squadron, better known as the Tuskegee Airmen, the first African-American combat pilots in U.S. history. They were ordered to North Africa, where they supported the invasion of Italy and Sicily. They were joined by 3 new squadrons, forming the 332nd Fighter Group. By the launch of Operation Dragoon, the Tuskegee Airmen were seasoned combat pilots. In attack formation, the P-51s began their strafing run. Bringing up the vulnerable rear position was 22-year-old Alexander Jefferson, who was already flying his 19th combat mission. Jefferson let loose a burst of fire, flying no more than 50 feet above his target. Suddenly, the plane shook with a loud blast. Fire and smoke filled the cockpit as he saw a giant above. Flames licking his boots from the fire below. The P-51 inverted at about 800 feet as Jefferson was thrown from the plane. Seeing the plane crash into flames, his comrades reported Lieutenant Jefferson killed in action. News his parents received soon after. Falling from the sky, Lieutenant Jefferson immediately opened his chute. Hitting the ground,
Somebody telling me about some other African executions.
In German, the soldier said to him, "Yes, Lieutenant, for you." After interrogation, Jefferson was moved to the infamous Stalag Luke 3, the prison camp for Allied air officers. There, he was drafted by a group of prisoners to bunk with him. They could tell from the
But you could make that, man. I'm gonna start making clothes.
It was a welcome change for the young officer. In time, the prisoners of Room 8, Block 128, grew closer. They had come from all backgrounds. A few guys from the South, a few from Brooklyn, a Jewish man. Lieutenant Jefferson passed the time drawing and eventually made a coat of arms for his bunkmates. Semper in expressio, their motto, always in excrement. In the spring of 1945, as Russian forces advanced on Germany, the prisoners were marched west to another camp. On April 29, 1945, American tanks arrived at the gates. Thousands of American prisoners were liberated, Alexander Jefferson among them. On June 7th, a ship bearing victorious American troops steamed into New York Harbor.
Hey, if I could rock those.
White men to one side, black men to the other. A bit of Lieutenant Jefferson's joy was lost. Some battles had yet to be won. After the war, the legend of the Tuskegee Airmen grew. The military was eventually desegregated and
that's an Avy, bro.
dedicated.
Imagine wearing that Avy.
That America become the best version of itself. That struggle, and our continued American struggle, was inspired by a pioneering band of brothers who more than 5 years ago took to the skies and demonstrated that self-evident truth.
Detroit Institute of the Arts, right around the corner. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to go there. Who is this?
The southern coast of France near Toulon. August 12th.
Get your wings. Look at your wings. Get your wings, bro. Get your wings, bro. You don't know about getting your wings, bro. Get your wings, bro.
Straight German
Get your wings, bro.
along the coast. In the coming days, Allied troops will set their Operation Grappling.
Now that's Black history.
Southern France. That mission was perilous, yet it was imperative. More than 150,000 troops on hundreds of ships would soon be approaching the coast. The radar installations had to be destroyed. The P-51 screamed toward that target. Flashes of red anti-aircraft fire appeared from the cliffs below. The P-51s were in for a fight, and it would take all of their skill to survive. The pilots of the 332nd Fighter Group were indeed skilled and experienced. They had to be. Their story began 3 years earlier, when 13 recruits reported.
All right. I'm about to be looking. Get up out of here.
No black man
Oh, this is hot.
had been allowed to serve as a pilot in the United States military. A policy they were determined
That's
to change.
fit.
Training was intense, and the men well.
So you used to have your name, Walter Moe Downs, bro.
A new unit was formed, the 99th Pursuit Squadron, better known as the Tuskegee Airmen, the first African-American combat pilots in U.S. history. They were ordered to North Africa,
Oh, I didn't even
where
look at
they
this.
supported the invasion of Italy and Sicily. They were joined by 3 new squadrons forming the 332nd Fighter Group. By the launch of
All right, I'm gonna go to the next exhibit.
the Tuskegee Airmen were seasoned combat pilots.
This dude said this one up here take an hour. I ain't sure, but I'm hungry. Go to the right. See what they got. He found the thing here. Imagine talking to him. You know he was happy for him to talk to. Charles Wright. So this is the exhibition on the Detroit artist right here. See if some of them is in here. He in here. All right, though. I'm tired of holding the phone.